What is a fact that remains unknown to the majority of people? There is a longest place name on the planet is 85 letters long. Tumatawakapanahwanana is a hill in New Zealand, and its name means the summit where Tamati, the man with the big knees, the slider, climber of mountains, the land swallow who travelled about, played his flute to his loved one, in the Maori language. If you go up slightly into a higher tax bracket, you don't end up getting less. You're still taxed your old rate on your money that stays under the bracket. Your new surplus of money is what's taxed at the higher bracket, but you're not bringing home less money if you go slightly into the next bracket. If you're a man and you're tired of the last drop of pee ending up on your tighty whities, pinch your wee-wee from the base and pull it up toward the head. Not too tight, but tight enough for any water to get forced out. Viola no more pee-pee undies. Tainted Love was not written by Soft Cell. It was written by Ed Cobb, formerly of American group The Four Preps, which was originally recorded by Gloria Jones in 1964. Improper oral hygiene leads to a plethora of diseases as you are literally swallowing mouth bacteria, allowing it to flourish in your body. Brush your teeth, people. Not sure if it's that unknown, but it surprised me and some people I've told it to. SCUBA stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. If you are born completely blind, you have a 0 chance of developing schizophrenia. Yet, if you go blind, you have a higher rate of developing schizophrenia. Once a person makes a certain amount of money in a year, they don't pay into Social Security for the rest of the year. This year the cap is $168,600. The average grocery store is apps to 1 to carts Y, which means that if you stop to chat with your friend, no one else can get around you. That the people who tell you that others have it worse than you when you're feeling down are idiots. You have every right to feel bad. The president of the US had a big dial on his desk to adjust the price of gas. Clinton broke it in the 90s when he was getting a moniker. I have 17 spoons in my apartment. Not only am I so random, and I'm probably the only person on Earth who knew that before now. That Katy, Texas, if it were fully incorporated, would be one of the largest cities in not just Texas, but the whole United States. That a stop sign means you must come to a full and complete stop every time you come to one, whether or not traffic is clear. In America, it's more expensive to put someone to death than to put them in prison for the rest of their life without parole. One lesser-known fact is that there's a technical term for the space between your eyebrows. It's called the glabella. Everybody get ready for a bunch of facts everyone already knows, and all political commentary shoehorned on somehow. To actually be able to think logically and fairly is an unknown path many really do not understand. You probably don't remember the last time you burned a CD, but it happened. Same with floppy disks. America's Dem-Rep divide is largely a holdover from England, and much of Europe's Celtic-Germanic divide. I didn't think about it for a while, but it is also funny for me that the brain named itself brain. The moon does not rotate. Before spacecraft, nobody had ever seen the dark side of the moon. Most people are stupid. Most people don't know they are stupid. I think that qualifies. 78.6% of statistics are just made up on the spot without any real data or research. That it's a pure coincidence the sun and the moon appear the same size from Earth. Muhammad the Prophet was one of the worst, most disgusting people to ever live. They are rebuilding the Titanic. A chef's hat has precisely 100 pleats, representing 100 ways to cook an egg. True Damascus steel isn't a lost art despite what almost everyone thinks. The Christian God is an extraterrestrial, and thus they worship an alien. The blob of toothpaste on your brush has a name. Its name is Nerdle. That Ask Reddit answers are a scam to create AI-generated content. The best type of wood charcoal for gunpowder is willow. All animals are balloon animals if you have enough lung power. The opossum is the only marsupial native to North American. My fun fact is you can collapse your lungs from laughing. The softest wood in the world is considered a hardwood. Anything can kill you. if you use it in the right way. ROP doesn't have to reply to every parent comment. In an absolute sense, the universe does not exist. The song I was singing in the shower this morning